to reach the backline and drop Bagriel from that Liang's power control. But let's drop it in towards the game here, as this is game 2 between Indonesia and Mongolia. Will Indonesia close this off with another 2-0 for today, or will Mongolia fight back in this game 2?
All right, as a Charlotte main,
Oh, yes.
as a Charlotte main, what's your take on the Charlotte jungle here?
I've played Charlotte jungle. You know why? Charlotte is actually listed in the jungle role, so it's actually quite good. But I was using a tanky item, but we can see that they're trying to force a war up here. They're not trying to go towards the Azure Golem. Just trying to steal that one small little jungle.
Again, right, same formula deployed by Team Indonesia is that below the first minute, after the first wave, they start rotating again. So because of that, they already forced out the flash by the Liang, and they even took out a few jungle camps.
I agree, and I think having Liang in the hands of Mongolia, they should be able to rotate better, right? The one that we've been asking for. They have to rotate faster, rotate better. So maybe having Liang and Lady Zhan sticking together and rotating together, this might be the solution. It all depends on the execution from the team. But having Charlotte as the jungle is gonna be very interesting.
Yes, and of course Charlotte has higher mobility, right? So in case they start to engage, Charlotte can be part of it as well.
Yeah, and unfortunately from Dark Vador, he still haven't bought any jungle item as of now. And also Liang seems like he does have the roaming stone.
Oh, and they're going in for it. And speaking about Dawadosh, looks like because he received that amount of damage and his jungle is being cleared out. Now, Liang is in trouble though, and looks like the first strike will be given to Indonesia.
It's gonna be a bit of a problem. He doesn't have a jungle item, which means his smite damage is not gonna be high because it scales with the item. He's gonna try to stun, and I think he might go down. He manages to run away.
Okay, that was a close one though. Neville used the smite onto Dawadosh, and that was a close one. But then again, the objective is to try to clear off the jungle side from Team Mongolia, and now because of that, Team Indonesia, they're almost a 2k goal difference.
I agree. Below 4 minutes, Indonesian actually have a debuff being in the jungle of Mongolia, so they should have lesser damage output. But again, this is not being benefited by Mongolia for now. Maybe they don't understand this just yet. But we can see on how Charlotte is struggling to get his jungle for himself because everything is getting stolen, Cloud.
Yeah, man. Team Mongolia, they're just everywhere across the map, right? One moment you see them at the bottom, around the blue buff area. Yeah, another moment you see them at the top, just like that. It's like they are just everywhere. I can imagine our observers having an interesting time trying to catch the action.
That's true, and they're really grouping up here, trying to get some damage. And the ultimate coming from Xiao Xiao, and he manages to run away, but the dragon is not enough damage. This dragon is not enough damage, Cloud.
Yeah, I mean the set sail in general, it doesn't give that much damage, but it is a good skill to knock out. But at the bottom, looks like the power control was used, but then again, because they did it underneath the tower, now they're in trouble. The counter engage comes in, and Argo gets a double strike.
They manages to get that one, but Yondu is very ready to go in. The throw of a fan coming from Emmanuel, it's gonna be quite dangerous for him. He have to avoid that as much as possible. But 5 seconds before Tyrant comes up, I feel like it's gonna be an easy Tyrant for Indonesia, unless if Charlotte do something.
Yeah, unless if it's a big steal, right? That's the only unless. But then again, another takedown here for the side of Team Mongolia given towards Indonesia, just right at the moment when the Tyrant is up.
And Venomous Staff has been bought by Emmanuel. They're gonna try to steal the Azure Golem one more time. Tyrant has been taken by Emmanuel again, and it seems like they're gonna be focusing down onto the tier 1 tower at the bottom lane. It's gonna be a quick one from Indonesia for sure.
Yep, now Fang shows up, but Tuzi is in trouble, and that's gonna be an easy one for Team Indonesia. On top of that, they get the tower.
That's true, that's true. Right now, I'm still waiting for Yavu, actually, Cloud. I'm waiting for him to do his rotation to help his teammates, because at this point, if he stays at his lane, I'm not sure if he's going to do any good, because his team is still losing left and right. He really needs to involve himself more into the war and hopefully provide some extra damage for the team. But with the 6,000 gold difference at 5-minute mark, it's going to be a problem, and Yavu is going to go down.
Oh, and maybe not only him though, his teammate as well is in trouble right now. Team Indonesia just everywhere across the map. In fact, at this moment, Team Indonesia can't even go for the Overlord if they want to.
True, Yondu is gonna get the scepter vibration, not the venomous stuff. This is gonna be quite different. He's gonna go for the burst damage. They do need more damage output, but also they need more defenses set up.
Oh, speaking about setup here, set up by a Team Indonesia from the build to get a hot streak. And on top of that, they're gonna get the mid tower down. And because that mid tower is down, now Team Indonesia, well, they already had control of the jungle. They're gonna get even more control of it.
And it seems like they're going to be sending Agung down to the bottom lane so that he can push the minions and they can get the tier 2 tower.
Oh.
A quick dash coming from Neville and getting one strike from Dark Vador.
There's nothing much they can do about this situation at this very moment, right? But what do you think? What's the winning condition or the comeback condition here for Team Mongolia?
It's gonna be very hard, but they have to defend as much as they can and find that one moment to play around Fatih. They have to make good use of Fatih at some point and the Liang. So they have to go in together. The cohesion that Sagi was talking about, that's the most important thing.
Oh, but we haven't get to see the Fatih really get into action yet. He was kind of rooted at the clash lane, while even Iqbal was like rotating around the map, right? So he has to find... I would like to say that, okay, he has to rotate together with the team, but then again, his items are quite lacking behind.
For sure, for sure. And we were actually hoping for that rotation to happen early on so that they can keep up with the gold economy coming in from the Indonesian. But a very good ship.
Yep, here comes the set sail all the way to the back line. Power control used, but then again, they don't have the damage to get that takedown. And Naufal will survive that one, even though it was under the tower of Team Mongolia.
And they managed to destroy one tower, which is very important for them. Having 12,000 gold all the way to the front in 7 minutes is huge for Indonesia. They can actually try to force at a million or bottom lane if they want to. Set sail is gonna be available right now. He might start something here.
I'm scared now, This potentially might be another 0 for Team Mongolia here, but here comes the build all the way to the back line, and they are putting pressure, not allowing them to just try to find a counter back on the Team Indonesia.
Yeah, and it seems very like a hard game for Mongolia right now. I'm not sure how they're going to come out from this, but I believe that they will be able to try their best to maybe recollect something, maybe try to defend the minion as much as they can. But having this goal difference being this huge, Cloud, I think the winning condition is almost gone.
Oh, man. Unless something unimaginable happens, but okay, not too sure what he was doing there.
At least he's trying, you know?
He was trying to bank on like going in and just smite, right?
Yeah, true. But again, his smite damage is not going to be high because he doesn't have any jungle item.
Oh yeah.
The smite damage scales from how much jungle item you have, and the last one with the stacks will give you the maximum amount of damage.
Okay. Oh well, he'll be back in about 3 more seconds right now. This might be their last dance against Team Indonesia. But Team Indonesia, I'm pretty sure they want to wrap things up at this moment. They're going for it. The minions have arrived, coming in from all angles, and they go all the way to the back line. And it is the Bill with the godlike, and Team Indonesia another clean victory.
Congratulations, Indonesia, for managing this one. A very clean win from them, for sure. And there's not much to say. It's a very good game.
That's a fast 2-0 coming in from Indonesia. It's not only about defeating their opponents, but it's also showcasing to the world that they are a top-tier region.